So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. We got the Monday grid here today. And man, have I heard from a bunch of you. A lot of direct messages, quite a few emails, even 3 or 4 comments on the grid itself on YouTube about I think overly complex, circuitous mess that really was. A morass of crap, I think I was calling it at some point. But really so very cleverly constructed. It's just that I think that most of us aren't used to having to use a notepad when we're doing a Sunday grid. So you got the fact that it's a ginormous puzzle to begin with, and then you make it work. It was what it was, right? But we are winding down today with a 2021 organic craft. It's got the BO designation here in Germany. It is the Artisan à la Mange. It is obviously a wine from España. This is the Cabernet Franc Garnacha. And wow, it's a pleasure. On the nose, we're talking grapefruit. Non-sweet citrus, right? Grapefruit, maybe some lemon, got a hint of green apple in it, and really more than anything, I'm kind of getting like this undertone. It's like a faint blueberry or maybe a blackberry of some sort. But very interesting, very refreshing, balanced evenly, acids and tannins. I would say chicken or pork for sure. And I mean, the finish is just amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I brought it home. I let it sit outside for a couple of hours and had dinner. And here we are going to do the grid. And I tell you what, it is chilled to perfection, but it's also chilly as all get out outside. So cheers to everyone. And Prost. My name is Christopher, and I'm delighted you're here to solve with me. Let's do this. So we got an Yoshida construction edited by Joel Faliano, and we are on Monday, December 16th in the Common Era 2024. Let's hop into our grid and see what we've got here today. We got a lot of circles. I hope that does not equate to a lot of work. So the team that won the most medals at the last Olympics, so it's almost a giveaway. This can be the USA, right? Remove as a bottle cap. Perhaps we're talking about unscrewing. Habeas corpus is, of course, a writ. That's the word on the street. So here, maybe? We can check it. Get our crosses. Director Efron. Ooh, that could have probably gotten somebody a little messed up. They probably were throwing in there some Zach or something, right? You know, let's see. I've got it. Okay. Enemy of the Jedi, maybe a Sith. Oh, I've got it. Aha! Good with a paintbrush, say, artistic. And yes, that's nice. Is distressing to maybe eat at. Of course it is, right? You know, place to get a cucumber mask, probably a spa. Tidbit in a nutritious pudding. I'm assuming this is a chia seed. I love them. I have them in my Elixir of Life soup blend every day. I just kind of came up with this recipe. It's got all the greatest ingredients on the planet. It's like 0 carbohydrates, no sugars. It's got nothing in it bad except for lots. In fact, it's all great, like as resveratrol, lots of omegas. It's just a wonderful thing. And so, yeah, I always like to put chia seeds in it to kind of help cool it down. Declare, maybe assert? No, a C. Department handling media inquiries, probably the press office. And okay, we'll check it though. Calcutta currency, they spend rupees there. Sound of an unfortunate bird. I hate that word. P-O-O-P. I just don't like to even say it. So I'm going to think this is probably a splat. No, it's just a gross word. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. real smooth. Didn't we just have this yesterday? There's a conspiracy. We're going to have a suave or suave in the next 3 grids. Okay, and everybody gets together and they do it. I mean, I know that doesn't happen, but still. Somebody's balding, they're losing their hair. Ann Arbor, Michigan, the only state school I wanted to go to in undergrad, but chose a private school instead in Fort Worth. Some laptops, I'm assuming, I got 3 letters, so I'm thinking I'm assuming PCs, but we'll see. Like lines that rhyme and keep good time. Well, we'll go with poetic, but I'm sure there's a pentameter in there that we could probably give it a name for. Cat with a colorful coat could be a calico. It was that song by, was it Shelley Frizzell or Shelley West and David Frizzell? You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma. It came out when I was a kid, but I mean, I'll never forget it. I've got a calico cat in a 2-room flat on a street in West LA or something like that. Really interesting. What cilantro tastes like to some people, not me. I think it's delicious. Bad temper could be spleen. Interesting how that all happened. Bile and spleen and just amazing. Double stuff Oreos. Bulgy belly button could be an Audi. So coming in handy, perhaps it's of use. And so end of a college URL will be .edu. This stinks. Okay, maybe it's an odor. Belgrade natives, probably Serbs. I mean, of course they're Serbs, not probably. I say probably or perhaps just in case it's a trick question and there's something else I wasn't thinking of, right? So, like the direction of this answer could be across. In other words, I'm hedging my bets, right? It's like Pascal's wager, only without all the numinous, you know. Discount offer could be a sale. And time out at work, as represented visually by this puzzle circle letters. This is the issue I have. I have an espresso maker in my office. There's no coffee break. You make an espresso and you sit right back down and get back to it. Observant quality. Oh, phew, maybe keen eyes or something like that. I don't know yet. Faller during fall, and I guess we're talking about a leaf. Had that yesterday too. I think it was the Nissan electric vehicle. Bits of wisdom. I'm going with pearls to start, and we can check. Word on the street. So I hear. Crumbly Greek cheeses. Perhaps we're speaking of fetas. Prefix with ceratops. I'm going with the TriStar on this one. You pick locale. No, I don't know. Was it a farm? I don't think I've ever heard of a U-pick. Ingle's Nest. Ingle's Nest. Inglewood, Humperdinck, perhaps. Haven't heard of a U-pick, so don't mind if I do. Compound with the same number of atoms in a different arrangement. Oh, wow. Boy, I always know this, but right now I'm drawing a blank. We just had it a couple of days ago, too. Stand in the way of, maybe impede? It's a place to start, right? Competition whose winner gets a tiara and a sash. And I guess that's Miss America. You can still hear Don Pardo singing that. Lip plumping injection. I don't know. Last time I got my lip. Oh, that's right. Never. Okay. Carelessly sits down. Maybe plops. Espy. Spot. Lip plumping injection. I don't know why that's just not coming to me. You think it would. Elmo's got his own place, I suppose. And isomer, yes. Lord, what's wrong with me? Ingredient in bug spray would be DEET. And maybe a filler? I mean, I was thinking collagen or something, you know, lipid material of some sort. I don't know what I was thinking. Air is human, yes. And again, it's what I do for a living. Drugstore that prints famously long receipts. And I don't know, I'm assuming CVS, 3 letters. blingy piece of neckwear could be a chain. And yes, in Japanese, it'd be hai. Worth could be value. King's domain, maybe a realm. And Phil Simms is our Giants quarterback. Pelvic bone, the ilium. Refined grace. This is always my mother. And my bride. Just Emma. Emma's so elegant. Behind the scenes. And let's see. Packaging for a stack of cookies. It'd be a sleeve. Observant quality. I really don't know. Gesture of approval could be a nod. I don't know. I'm wondering what's up with this other end. Is this a... I don't know. I was thinking maybe a keen eye, but I'm not sure what I've got there now anymore. So maybe Abu Dhabi. Teddy Graham shape is a bear. The F of FBI, I mean federal, and guacamole ingredient, yes, or millennial toast. Initials on an organic sticker, USDA. I guess we're talking about keenness because the sun in Sun 1 is the Sol. What do we got here? How'd we do today, Bob? Okay, yeah. Well, I got a little gassy. I've always got a story to tell, right? You know, but again, it's not about the time. There are times if I'm doing a crossword and it's not the New York Times clearly anymore because I'm doing them every day here. And I want to get the gold stars, so I do them the first time here, and I'm not going to have a reason to do them twice, so I don't. But sometimes when I'm doing a grid, like maybe the New Yorker or the LA Times, I'll find myself spending hours and hours and hours just putting the phone down and going doing something else and coming back to it. I never really time myself. Other times, if I got nothing else to do, I'm sitting on a train and I'm just doing crosswords, or I'm going back in time and doing crosswords that I've yet to accomplish electronically, like say from 10 or 15 years ago, maybe when I was in Iraq or something like that. I go back and whatnot, I'll find myself knocking them out in like 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, so I'm not terribly slow, but I'm not terribly fast either. And I don't really try to consider my time as an important part of it. But let's go ahead and bring down our Benio Dadu and get rid of the grid for the day. This is an excellent construction by Ali Yoshida. And so, brava, well done. And we'll go ahead and bring these things down and out. And so we see you tomorrow for the Tuesday Mini, Tuesday Grid, and the Tuesday Guardian. I just want to say thank you again for solving with me. It is always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for the comments. They mean the world to me. I know I got quite a few, and I can't wait to answer them when these are uploading. So, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Au revoir. Masalamati. Que tengas unos lindo días. Cheers. Be well out there. Chat soon.